Hi, everybody. This is Spoken World Online, week number 127. And I'm so lucky and happy to be here with you all. And today is the birthday of our darling Rusty. And I would just like to ask everybody just for a moment to unmute and join me in singing happy birthday to her. You all know the song. So if everybody would unmute and join in, we'll do it on 3. Uno, dos, tres. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rusty. Happy birthday to you. And many more.
Thank you. That was beautiful. Thank you, friends.
Everybody. So last week, when Salman Rushdie was attacked, that was an attempt to murder all of us. But we will never back down. I wanted to start with a couple of quotes from Salman Rushdie. Go for broke. Always try and do too much. Dispense with safety nets. Take a deep breath before you begin talking. Aim for the stars. Keep grinning. Be bloody-minded. Argue with the world. And never forget that writing is as close as we get to keeping a hold on the 1,001 things. Childhood, certainties, cities, doubts, dreams, instants, phrases, parents, loves that go on slipping like sand through our fingers. And here's another quote from Salman Rushdie. Nobody has the right to not be offended. That right doesn't exist in any declaration I have ever read. If you are offended, it is your problem. And frankly, lots of things offend lots of people. I can walk into a bookshop and point out a number of books that I find very unattractive in what they say, but it doesn't occur to me to burn the bookshop down. If you don't like a book, read another book. If you start reading a book and you decide you don't like it, nobody is telling you to finish it. To read a 600-page novel and then say it has deeply offended you, well, you have done a lot of work to be offended. So I'm going to read you a couple of poems. This is from one of my unpublished collections I did. And this was 88 poems I did over 7 years. And so I'm going to read the first and last poem from the collection. One ride through time has various fragmenting personalities, each contained within the shell of self-perception. Basic interactions of one and one, repeated continuously with all the richness of myth and emotion. We ride the vehicles of our time, our own body and what we do with it. Hiking through wilderness, taming and riding beasts, building ships to sail upon the waters, railroads and buses and the great self-movers rocket ships thrusting upwards to seed cities in the stars. As we move, awareness and knowledge expand from what we see, hear, feel, smell, and taste. Experience is recorded, thoughts, ideas, and feelings shared, from stone pictures to instantaneous global and extraterrestrial camera window viewings. The one and all perspectives gather points of view in and out of structure, like the poems in this book. Chronology, subjective, time travel, quote, revisionism, unquote, is easy after the fact. Who knows? I may have written this one last. And the second book, 88, a book of poems looking through 8 years of this decade, an idea that developed at some vague, indefinite place sometime back when, lots of eights multiplied for the revolution of 88, transition, energy, motion, 88 poems. Had to throw in everything, collected poems. Nicole said, "You're not going to publish that. People will think you're an idiot." I think it's ridiculous that you have to have 88 poems. Totally ridiculous. Yeah, but I need all those eights. Then make it 8. So we ate. Loaves of bread, beans, rice, tortillas, cheese, fresh pasta with homemade sauce, and organic vegetables, coffee and beer, champagne at midnight, and a sweet thing for dessert. Back into my mind flashed the 8s, wondering if I could get 88 poems for my book. After all, I might have written this one first. And I'm going to be featuring here on September 6th, so I hope everybody will tune in for that. And thank you, David, and thanks, everybody. David, where art thou? I could do something else.